Yo, what up, Matty B? Part 2, mistaken identity. Now, so like I was saying, what behind the years, so I'm thinking, every cop in Winnipeg thinks, that I, of course, am having no contact order with this girl. We're both like right out of high school, so I'm 45 right now, so I'm pretty old compared to then, right? Excuse me, ma'am? What was that? Who has me there beside you? Oh, that's you. Oh, you're the husband. You're the boy. Okay, I got it. There's some old man in the back heckling me. Hold on a second. Excuse me, sir. Would they no longer serve beer here anymore? You gotta go down the street to the other pub. Thank you. Okay. So, there's a one-way street down Winnipeg, right? So she says, okay, we're going down Smith towards Hargrave, York towards Hargrave, like I said, past Smith. Okay, so I spin around the Sheraton's right there, okay, and then place Louis Riel, just like I said, place Louis Riel, like they name everything, Louis fucking Riel there. It's like, you know what? I don't want to tour Louis Riel's house. Louis Riel got killed, okay, like a bitch. So, I mean, yeah, postage stamp province or getting killed. I would probably rather live in a postage stamp province if I was him. Stupid motherfucker. Anyways, they named everything Louis Riel. They got Grant's Old Mill, Cuthbert Grant. That's right, the man responsible for the Seven Oaks Massacre. That's right, motherfucker. And I'll tell you what, that's where I lived, right by there. But anyways, no. But he was Cuthbert Grant. He was an evil son of a bitch. That's what he was. Now, that's what all the Louis Riel fans say. I'm not a Louis Riel fan, so my friend Shawhead died in that creek when we were like 14, man, 12 maybe. I was 12, he was 14. Man, that was the first person in my life ever to die. Besides my Aunt Betty. Well, I fucking notice every day, man, that he's not here. Every fucking day. His sister went, and you know what? She came to my school, and she became like a counselor or something. My dead buddy's big sister, like, come on, man. Yeah, and she was hot beyond belief. And like my dead buddy's sister, like, I'm gonna go after that, right? No. Yeah. But anyway, so back to the comedy routine that I'm doing here. Dick face. That's open language. But I did emphasize it's not for kids. So, here we are talking about this mistaken identity. So, she goes, okay, baby, bye. Kisses me. Because, like the cop, like I said, he turned around. So, he had to turn around on Smith, right? So I run down York towards Hargrave, into the Sheraton, out the Sheraton, into the Hargrave store, through to the, not the Hargrave store, the Louis Riel store, and then into the place Louis Riel, and I run right out the back of the Louis Riel. I see my girl again walking down the sidewalk towards City Place. I'm like, baby, what's up? And she's like, okay, there's a supervisor 2 streets that way down there. There's a supervisor coming up Smith this way. There's a patrol car on Graham going this way. And they're not allowed to go that way because of the bus. And Smith is going up this way. So there's no fucking way the cops can come this way, right? Yeah, they can when they're chasing you for a fucking warrant. So, I mean, fuck you, people. Police can do whatever they want. I was 19, went behind the ears. I was thinking, no way they will. So what I do is I kiss her, I say, baby, thank you. She knows where every cop is in the fucking downtown somehow. But whatever. So I fucking go to the Millennium Library, right? Now I'm running up the hill, and the Millennium Library is on Smith, okay? Now Smith, and it's also on Donald too. So the whole grassy area with the hill and everything, you run down, okay? You run down. Now there's a cement, like kind of like this size cement, just a cement block thing, like that high, going like this high about. You grab onto here, and it's about that thick, and it's going all the way up here, all the way down. It goes about probably a quarter of the block, almost, yeah, maybe a third of the block, and then it goes down. It starts to curve down, right? And it curves down. Now, so I'm running over, and I'm thinking the cops aren't going to be able to come this way because the one-way street's this way. So I jump down like I'm freaking Spider-Man, okay? Here's how I jump down. Check this out, right? So I'm running. Bam! Right, like, boom, like perfect landing like Spider-Man. 19 years old, right? I look. The fucking hazards are on and they're coming right towards me. I'm like, for fuck's sake. Bam, I'm back up. I don't know how I did it. Pulled myself back up, ran up that hill. And this was Trayvon, okay? Now, keep in mind, if I was like my age now and I tried that shit, I would have fucking jumped down onto that street and I would have been like, boom! Ah, fuck, arrest me, man. You know? But I get up there anyway, and they say, stop, freeze, stop or we'll shoot, stop or we'll shoot. Okay? Now, if you remember Trayvon, they didn't shoot him, okay? They tased him to death. Now, he didn't stop, wouldn't do what they said. He put his hand in his pocket and whatever. But, you know, they hold on like I did. So I stopped. Boom! As soon as I said it, right? Because I don't want to get shot, man. So, boom! And then he says, turn around now. Boom! Turn around, right? He goes, he's like, he's still going to come at me like a linebacker or something. I'm like, what are you doing? And Buddy's like, what are you doing, Merv? Merv, he's doing what you said, Merv. And then he's like, he didn't put his hand behind his back. And he didn't lay down. I'm like, you didn't say to do that, bro. Like, you didn't say that. And he's like, I'm saying it now, motherfucker. And he came at me like a fucking linebacker, taking me down. Like, this is his point of view right now. His point of view, okay? This is Merv coming to get me. He's like this, right? Ah, bam! Boom, motherfucker. Bam, right? So this is my point of view. Okay? My point of view. I'm like this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're bam! Oh! Ah! Fuck! Ah! Right? Okay? Then he yanks me up. Boom! And he says, where's the dope? Tell me where the dope is. And I said, fuck, you got a good nose. Like, I smoked a joint at, like, lunch. Right? Like, I smoked a joint at, like, lunch. Okay, and you can smell that now? Holy fuck, your nose is awesome. And he's like, not the weed, crack, you idiot. The crack. And I say, okay, I definitely take back what I said about your nose. Because I haven't smoked crack for like fucking weeks. Secondly, what are you talking about? What the fuck are you, why'd you run? Never mind that. What are you talking about, this crack? Well, somebody stole this old lady's crack, okay? Fits your description pretty good. And I'm like, oh yeah? How so? 31 years old, 350 pound, native in appearance, long hair, and a gray sweater. I had a gray sweater on. 150 pounds. He was like 300 pounds. Long hair. Mine was like this. I was just like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Okay? So I get in the car. Merv's like, gets out, goes sees the supervisor, right? Supervisor. I can see the supervisor being like, wrong fucking guy. Like, mouthing it, right? I'm just like, fucking retard. And then Buddy's on the computer like, looks like we just ran into a domestic, Merv. Ha ha ha. And I'm just like, where's the fucking girl then? Like, there's no girl there. I wasn't walking with no girl. And they're like, we saw you walking with a girl. I'm like, so? I was asking her what time it was. Like, what? I wasn't my girlfriend or anything. You're gonna give me, like, I got bruises from you, Murph. Oh, and when he was bringing me down to the car, he was like, just say you took the fucking crack. My mama didn't raise no liar, so I'm like, no, I didn't, no. You know, like, cause I didn't, man. Fucking, you know, like, fucking Murph was huge. Fuck. And guys gonna fucking beat the shit out of you. Fucking, you're gonna ask for his badge number and shit? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't be coming back from that. That's Winnipeg we're talking about. You ever notice the difference here between the cops and the ones in Winnipeg? The ones in Winnipeg and shit, like Edmonton, they'll fucking hang you off buildings until, like, they get the answers they want. Or they'll fucking, like, goddamn well, if you don't fucking tell them anything, they'll fucking take your shoes, send you to the floodway, tell you to walk home in the middle of fucking January in the deep snow from the fucking farthest point of the perimeter highway of Winnipeg that surrounds Winnipeg, the whole highway, to your house. The farthest part of that highway to your house is where they'll drop you off. No shoes. Socks only. Now, if you're native, not even socks. Fucking racist sons of bitches. I'm telling you, man. And, wow. Anyways, first of all, why the fuck would you take some old lady's crack in the first place, right? Am I right? I think I'm fucking right. Because, no. You leave her a chunk at least, though, right? At least a chunk. Like, well, why'd you beat her up? This guy was a monster. Like, I saw a picture of him in the paper later, and I was like, you mistook me for that, dude? This guy's a monster. Beats the fuck out of the old lady. The old lady puts up a fight in her apartment because she didn't want to give up her money. And he ends up getting her change only because she ain't giving up her bills. Fuck that. She's fighting the motherfucker. She almost died, dude. Like, I would do that to an old lady? Come on, man. I ate her soul, too, on the way out, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a break. Anyways, that's the end of Mistaken Identity. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Matty B Live. Bye.